Mind-boggling. Put my mind in a bottle and smash it to a million fucking pieces and try to put it together. So what am I trying to put together? I'm trying to understand how you people, that's right, you people, you despicable people, game apologist Andes, people that are in here, they're just, oh, you lost your account? Boo-hoo. Didn't happen to me. Game's fine. Great game. Oh well. Sucks to be you. Fuck off. Nobody likes you. Nobody needs you. This game community certainly doesn't need you. They need you less than they need me. Because at least I'm here talking about problems. You know, people got locked out of their account yesterday, the day before. This account happened problem happened 4 or 5 days ago. There were still people getting locked out because they didn't understand that the problem exists, or they didn't understand how to encounter the problem, so they weren't trying to avoid it. This is unacceptable. It is unacceptable for there to be zero account security in one of these games. It is unacceptable for people to not have access to their accounts for 5+ days. Now, granted, I didn't spend any money on it, so I don't care. Like, you know what? If they didn't fix this, I would have deleted the game, I would have left, and that would have been that. And honestly, I might still leave. People are saying they fixed it finally. Oh, great. After 5 fucking days, great. After 5 days of lost content, if I don't see adequate compensation, fuck this. I have respect for my fucking time. It seems that some of you don't have respect for your time. The developers don't have respect for your time. They don't care about you. You know what you are? You're a means to an end. You know what you are to the content creators that you watch? I mean, and this includes me. You're a means to an end. Now, my channel's not monetized, but let's be real. I'm still trying to get enough subscribers to get monetized eventually, right? And if people are already monetized, the more viewers they have, the better their hopes of getting a sponsor. You are a means to an end. They don't care about you. And if you start to think that they do, they're going to call you a parasocial fucking weirdo. Okay? Let me switch cameras, because I'm getting real with you. They're going to call you a fucking parasocial weirdo. They're going to think you're a creep, and they're not going to want you around them. And that's the facts. I know this might be hard for some of you to face, the reality of it, but that's how it is. That's all it is. And look, you know, those sponsored streamers, or those people chasing the sponsors that are afraid to talk bad about the game, they want you to like the game. They want to keep you in the community. They want to keep you as a viewer. And they know if they say something that you don't like, or you don't end up liking the game, you're going to leave. So they're going to say anything and everything to keep you there. They're going to downplay these types of issues, or they're not going to talk about them, just like the developer did. Now, why would the developer do that? Why would the developer not talk about people losing their accounts for 5 days? Think of how many people spent money on those accounts that were probably pissed. Think of how many refunds were filed because of this problem. Think of how many people did not know they could refund. They were just pissed that they lost a bunch of money. So they're talking shit on Twitter. They're talking shit on Discord. They're talking shit anywhere and everywhere. Just like me. And guess what? You were sick of fucking hearing it? We were sick of fucking saying it. You think we liked having our accounts gone for 5 days for losing all that progress, and we're not even getting compensated for it? Must be nice to have had the last 5 days to progress. You're probably the same fucking type of scumbags that are going to ego over us like, oh, you're fucking weak. All these fucking weak peasants. I'm so strong. I've cleared so much content. I'm so good at this game. Look at me. Fuck you. Who gives a shit? In all honesty, nobody. It's just a fucking joke of a game. It's a trash mobile game. And this game, you guys think that this game is safe from an EOS? Just because it's Square Enix? Just because it's Final Fantasy? You sweet summer children. You're fucking wrong. It's not safe. In fact, because it's a Final Fantasy, it's even more at risk. Because if people are unhappy, if this game gets bad reviews and is looked at poorly, negatively, they're going to shut it down. They don't want a negative mark on the record. That's why they get rid of these games. And Square Enix is probably the most egregious of companies, printing out mobile games that get shut down within months. If you're not aware of that, I feel really fucking bad for you. Time to wake up. Welcome to the world. Do some research. Look into the amount of games that they had shut down or fail because they were handled poorly and because they were looked at negatively because of those games. Square Enix does not like looking bad. If this game makes them look bad, it's gone. Just like all the rest of them. So I wonder why they weren't talking about the issue. The biggest issue that has plagued a gacha that I've played in years. I mean, FFBE had a problem like this where iOS couldn't log in for like a week. But at least people could link their account to a new device. At least they could switch to an Android. At least they could try an emulator. At least they could try some other method. The Amazon App Store, whatever. But this game, no. That wasn't an option. And people were just okay with a large amount of the community losing their account. You're just okay with that because it didn't happen to you, you selfish fucking son of a bitch. Fuck you. I have people in my comments telling me shit, trying to downplay my feelings, trying to tell me that I'm wrong, that I should just forget it and leave. Maybe it's easy for you to forget 300 hours and a YouTube channel that you developed to talk about this game. Maybe that's easy for you. But it's not as easy for me to take all of this effort and work that I've been putting into creating this channel, talking about this game, just building up this channel in general, talking about other games, knowing that it's not algorithmically responsible to post about anything and everything on a new channel. But I'm trying desperately here to make it. And now I finally get a shift and a focus on a game. A game that I'm excited to play. And I lose access to my account for 5 days. I lose my ability to cover the game in any capacity other than bitching about losing my account, which I have every right for. So sorry if I annoyed you in your stream, in your community, in your Discord, or if anybody else annoyed you with their peasant problems. Because you're so fucking great. Lord of account security over here didn't lose their account. Fuck you. You know what? It's just so annoying. And look, so if you don't understand why I'm mad, you also don't understand that this is YouTube. A lot of this shit is exaggerated. Because that gets views. There's 2 ways to get views. Well, it's actually all one way to get views. You fucking lie to people. That's it. You just fucking lie to people. So you have the one class of people that are lying to you, telling you that this game is so good. There's nothing wrong with this game. This game's so great. You got to get in. You got to join the community. It's a good time. You'll love it. It's perfect. They're lying to you. They're trying to build their community. They're trying to build their brand. I don't blame them for it. But maybe you don't realize it. That's just the game. The other way, it's clickbait, which is lying to people. It's pretending to be more mad than you are. It's saying shit that is going to upset people to make them make comments, because that is engagement. It's easy engagement too. I would like to thank everybody for, you know, entertaining me and my madness, because hey, I got plenty of views, got plenty of engagement, and it was good. So thank you. Hey, maybe I'll make it in this game after all. Maybe I'll make it in YouTube after all. But look, I don't think every content creator for this game is a shill, but I do think most of them are. Even the ones that don't realize they are. It's just the way it is. But hey, I've been talking about this game from the start in a bad light. I gave it a 5 out of 10. You don't know why? Because the game is good, but the devs are fucking trash. Didn't release it in enough countries. Didn't release it on enough devices. Improper event scheduling. 3, 4, 5 different fucking resets. Who knows? Lack of information. Lack of communication. The devs are fucking garbage, guys. Come on. Let's be realistic here. They canceled a live stream for English because they knew that English players couldn't link their fucking accounts, and the whole chat would have been people bitching about account link. Where's my money? Where's my account? I want a refund. This game sucks. That chat would have been fucked. Just like their Discord was today. Because these dumbasses go onto Twitter, and instead of posting about, hey, we're working hard on fixing this problem, there might be an update out today, which they absolutely could have, because they did put an update out tonight, or last night. Instead of doing that, which they should have done days ago, they say, hey guys, join our Discord, and their Discord got bombarded by people all fucking pissed off about the account link. Shit's so funny. They're so dumb. I should probably name this video Final Fantasy Ever Crisis Devs Are Fucking Morons Part 3, or Absolute Morons Part 3, or whatever. Was that the name of the video? I think it was. It still applies. They are. They're absolute fucking morons. And how can you say they're anything but that? Come on. Let's be realistic. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like me. It's okay. You can hate me, and I know a lot of you do. I can feel it. I'm feeding off of it. It gives me energy. It gives me power. So I know a bunch of you already hate me, and that's fine. You don't have to like me, but be realistic. A large amount of the player base not having access to their account, and a large number of them who still do have access having zero account security, was a massive issue that should not have been overlooked or not talked about for as long as it was. They should not have been pumping out content for people to miss while that issue existed. Just because you may have been bored, you may have needed content to do you honestly think it's right that they kept pumping out content knowing that a bunch of people were unable to participate and just losing that time? Put yourself in those people's shoes, not mine. I don't care if you don't like me. Maybe I deserved it because I'm a piece of shit. I'll give you that, okay? I'll give you that one. But those other people, they don't deserve it. Nobody deserved that. Except for me, maybe. So why are we going to sit here and say, just because you don't like me or you think that you want to think that I'm wrong when I'm not? Again, you're allowed to agree with me and hate me. Okay? Especially when you're agreeing on something that is factually a problem. All right? And if you think moving forward that it's just going to go away, that the developers are all of a sudden going to start handling things properly, no. They have not been from the start. These developers do not know what they're doing. And if you want this game to succeed, you want them to know what they're doing. Send them feedback. You got sick of listening to people bitch about the game being broken for days. Did any of you stop to email the company and say, hey, I'm not locked out on my account, but I hear a lot of people are? No, you probably didn't, you selfish fucking prick. Again, most of you are only thinking about yourself. I'm not going to say all of you, because there's a lot of good people that might get wrapped up and roped up in what they think that I'm talking about here. No, I'm not talking about everybody out there. Be reasonable, be logical. I think I'll like most of you if I actually got to know you or talk to you. The people that I'm talking about, that I'm talking to, they know it. They know it. Cuz they're the ones that were being snotty little shits in the comments, being rude little bitches, being selfish, obnoxious little fuckboys, banning me in their Twitch chat because they, oh no, I'm sorry, not their Twitch chat. Their mods banning me in their Twitch chat because they don't like hearing it. Yeah, boo fucking who? I don't care. You know what? You know who I'm talking to. If you're here and you're listening to this, you know I'm talking to you. You know what, man? I really like you and I appreciate you and I think you're a good person, but I don't know how you can sit there and milk your fans and your viewers for money and sit there and feed War of the Visions for as long as you have. Your computer's a piece of shit. Instead of updating it, you're constantly bitching about how bad it is. You have money coming in. Just stop wailing on that piece of shit game. Why? Why are you spending your viewers' hard-earned support on a shitty mobile game instead of buying a new computer? Instead of updating your stream technology? I mean, shit. If I had support, if I was monetized, I would be using that money to update my technology. I'm working with what I got because because I have to. All right? How are you going to sit there and just milk your fans or your friends or whatever for money and keep playing shitty mobile gacha games that you go to pity every fucking banner on for the unit and you feel sick to your stomach? Just stop, man. Again, I like you and I appreciate you, and if you're here and you're watching this, thanks for watching this far. I just want you to know that I don't hate you. And you know, I don't think you're a bad person for anything I just said, because I know that you were doing it thinking that it was the content. It was for the content. You know what I mean? It was the content brain. And I don't blame you for it. You know what I mean? But I think it was a massive mistake. And I think it's still a massive mistake for you to continue to support and wail on these games knowing that it's a waste of money, and promoting to your friends and your fans to waste their money on it too. Because again, I will never thank a whale like they're doing me some kind of favor by supporting the game. No, you're not. You're enabling shitty practices. They can make enough money off of the 6 million fucking players watching ads every day, I'm sure. And you know what? They would make even more if they retained more players. But if the game sucks and people can't access their accounts, they're not going to retain players. If the game's too grindy, it's too annoying, if people don't like the event schedules, people don't like surprise content or not having enough time to do content, they're going to leave. And the smaller the player base gets, the more reliant they're going to be on milking those stupid fucking whales, instead of being able to capitalize on having a large player base and receiving a lot of ad money. and profits from the large player base. Because let's be real, people are going to spend anyway. I'm not going to fault people for have extra money for spending. But don't ever turn to somebody that's free to play and act like you're doing them a fucking favor. You're not. The company's going to release the game regardless of you and your spending. Go fuck yourself, Ego Andy. Anyway, I'm actually not even really mad. I just want people to know that. I just like to, you know, like I said, it's YouTube, it's content, it's exaggerated. Once you just get in the thing, you know, you get in the flow of the content, it just goes where it goes. So I had a great night at work. Like I said, I feel great. I've been feeding off of the hatred and the energy of the people that are mad. They're just mad about me talking shit about their game, and it deserves it. So hey, I don't feel bad. I'm not gonna feel bad. I deserve to be mad about this game. I deserve to talk shit about it. And like I said, anybody that's not, they're probably a fucking shill. If they're not actively sponsored, they're hoping. They're really hoping. You know it. You know they are. You know you're hoping for a sponsor. You fucking nerd. Let me know if you get a Square Enix sponsor. I'll pay you more to not take it. Anyway, that's it. That's the video. I don't even know. People are saying that the account link works. People are also saying that it doesn't work still on the Twitter. So I'm about to find out, and ultimately, I think I'm about to get really mad and disappointed at the lack of compensation, unless that they say that they're considering compensating people. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look back into the stuff, and I will decide from there. But yeah, that's it. That's the video. I appreciate anybody that watched this far, in all honesty. I know I said you're all just a means to an end, and it's true. It's true. You know, that's just the truth. But hey, like, it doesn't mean that a lot of us content creators don't appreciate you, because we do. We do appreciate you. We do care. Just remember that the ones that are selling you stuff probably don't care as much. But that's it.